All right, guys, it's Saturday afternoon. I'm about to jump into this Saturday afternoon workout. So I'll take you guys through everything, take you through the workout, all that good stuff. And yes, ignore the hat, guys. I know the Dolphins are having a rough year. Tua's hurt. It's a rough deal, but got to represent. But yeah, here we go, guys. About to jump right in, show you the workout. Here we go. All right, guys, here it is. Powerful One workout. Got the Powerful One workout studio. Got my dumbbells up to 55. Got my bench. Got my light 2 pound weights here. You're going to see me break those out. Got the bands. There's the workout for the day. We got the pull-up bar with the dips included. So we're about to jump in. I got my camera right here, recording everything. Where is it? There we go. So yeah, recording everything for you guys. We're going to get the BFR bands here. Shout out to my brother Aaron, created these. Let's get a good workout in, guys. It's going to be a good one. Here's today's workout. We got the EMOM BFR workout. This should run about 30 minutes or so. So EMOM every minute on the minute. BFR training, that's the blood flow restriction bands you see here to the corner. We got our 20 push-ups, 5 pull-ups, 15 dips, 25 squats, 5 sets of that every minute on the minute. And then we have phase 2, 30 shrugs, 50 flies, 50 curls, 5 sets of that total, 2 minutes on, 1 minute off. Here we go, guys, about to jump right in. Boom, here we go. Starting off with the push-ups. Like I said, guys, some of the reps are going to be a little shorter, a little choppier. The goal here is to keep the tension on the muscle to really get the benefit of the blood flow restriction bands, and ultimately just increase the fast twitch muscle fibers, the capillaries, HGH, all the benefits of the BFR. Part of it is going to be really keeping the tension on the muscle a lot of the time. A little bit stricter there with pull-ups. Dips, a little bit less strict for a few reasons. One, really trying to keep the tension on the tricep the whole time. Also doing really heavy weighted dips at one point in my workout career, I guess you could say. Really injured my shoulder. I'm not a fan of going low on your dips. Dips are, in my belief, a tricep motion and movement. I'm not doing dips to get a shoulder workout in. It is purely an arm and tricep workout. So again, the reps are going to be a little shorter and choppier with the dips, just because I believe that's the way to train dips properly. It's the way to keep the BFR, as the way they should be. So right here, jumping right into the second set. That was exactly a minute for the first set. So already, I'm just feeling it already. Feeling a little bit harder, kind of moving myself up the bar, moving myself up from the ground. And again, that's just part of, taking a day or two off. I believe in volume. I believe in consistency. My old term that I always use is, have you ever seen a plumber with small forearms? And the idea there is plumbers are always getting volume. They're always getting consistency. They're always doing things with their hands. They've got jacked forearms for a reason. So the goal here is just volume. As you can see on the squats, getting down nice and low, but not coming fully up, again, just to keep the tension on the quad, on the legs the whole time. Usually I'm a big fan of doing weighted lunges, so I actually will do weights a few days a week with some weighted lunges. So yeah, moving right through. Quick 10-second rest. That was the same thing, about a minute there. But taking an extra 10 seconds. A lot of times between my rest periods, I do like to shadow box, just kind of move around, right? Because after you're doing a strength motion, you want to make sure your body is trained to continue to move functionally at all times, especially as a fighter or as a martial artist, right? So jumping right back into it, push-ups, repping them out. Sometimes when you're so focused on the workout, you do forget to count. Pretty positive that I got all of the reps I was supposed to on all these, at least if not very close. Boom, jumping right back into the pull-ups. Pull-ups are my favorite exercise. Big fan of pull-ups. Always been good at pull-ups. Always really enjoyed pull-ups. Weighted pull-ups over the years has been probably my best and favorite exercise. As you can see, that deep breath lets you know that I am feeling it. This set of dips, I will say, I do wish I got a little bit lower. I was really feeling it, but wanted to get the full 15 here. So yeah, just repping it out, moving through the motion, getting my body sweating, getting my body back to working out after a day off of rest. Same thing here with the squats, jumping right back in, keeping tension on the quads. And as I'm going through this, I'll probably get a couple more sets here throughout the day of squats, of pull-ups, and of push-ups. Like I mentioned, just trying to get that volume throughout the day. Boom. Quick hydration. Nice 10 seconds here. Feeling it. Getting a good sweat at this point. Starting to really feel it a little bit more. 2 more sets. This time I felt like starting with the pull-ups, giving my triceps a little break between the dips and push-ups. My triceps were definitely taking a toll. So I wanted to start with the pull-ups. As you can see, the last couple pull-ups getting hard there. Here we go, jumping right into the dips. Same thing, getting some good tension on that muscle the whole time. Getting the blood really flowing. Moving through the motion. Boom, and then going right back into squats. Good, and I'm going to speed these last 2 up just a little bit here. Good, so now, wow, look how fast my squats are crushing it. I started picking up the pace right here, man, oh man. No, I just put this on a little bit of a zoom just to kind of finish up this workout portion. As you can see, kind of died out on those last 2 there. Stretching out the legs a little bit. Whew, feeling it. Little quick sip here. Moving on. Last set. Uno más. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Right back to pull-ups. Finish strong. Last set, best set. Always got to keep the mindset. Banging out the dips. This is pretty sweet, actually. I got this pull-up and dip bar. I was really wanting one piece of workout equipment, and actually the maintenance guy in the apartment complex where I live was literally giving that away. So that was definitely a blessing because it was the one piece of workout equipment that I wanted, and he just gave it to me for free. So that was really cool. So really excited to have that. That was the last piece of equipment I wanted. Boom, we are done. All right, guys, finished that circuit. That one was tough. Coming off a rest day yesterday, where I slept like 13, 14 hours, just not feeling well. I knew today was going to be a little bit tougher, but that wasn't bad. First half done in about just under 8 minutes, right, for that circuit. So again, I've been doing martial arts my whole life. When you think about a fight, you think about either 2 minutes going all out or 3 minutes going all out. Anywhere between 45-second rest to 1 minute rest. So all my workouts, I try to implement a fight. All right, I'm still actively coaching fighters. I'm going to coach fighters later today down in Virginia. So as a trainer, as a competitor, as somebody who's always done martial arts, I'm always trying to get in that mindset of 2 minutes hard push, 1 minute off. 2 minutes hard push, 1 minute off. Getting my heart rate up high, kind of zone 4, zone 3, zone 4 during that whole time, maybe having a quick burst of zone 5 at some point during that, right? So that's what I'm trying to do every time I'm doing these workouts, is I'm trying to stay cardiovascularly healthy, right? Cardiovascularly in good shape with my heart rate, my cardio, keeping my cardio at a consistent rate the whole time. And now what we're doing is that was basically simulating one fight, right? 8 minutes, right? So 2 minutes on, 1 minute off, continuing that going for the 5 sets that I did, right? So now we're gonna do the same thing. This time, 30 shrugs, 50 flies. So the way that's gonna be is basically 30 here, 20 here, or 20 here, 30 here with 2 pounds. Again, going super light, right? Like 9 months ago was the last time I lifted super heavy. Hurt myself, was out for about 7 months, right? So I'm now in the past 2 months finally getting back to consistent working out, and I feel so much better. I feel faster, stronger, because I'm not lifting all that heavy weight. My body is used to moving around the weight that I do have, right? By doing push-ups, pull-ups, dips, things like that. So that's what we're doing here. Just getting back into good shape. 30 shrugs, 50 flies, 50 curls. Curls are gonna be 15 pounds, I believe, for about 30 reps. Then dropping right down to 2 pounds, repping those out for the last 20 or 30 reps. Same thing, guys, 2 minutes on, 1 minute off. Another 10 seconds, and then we're gonna jump into it. Round 2. Right. Next up, rolling through the curls. Just decided to put this one all on the Zoom, kind of fast forward here, just to get through the workout with the audio and everything. So yeah, I hit 50 curls for the first set. I realized that I had was supposed to do just 30, So ended up just doing 50 there. Definitely felt it. And I was like, man. So ended up going about 30-ish for the rest of them. So here I did a total of 50 between the flies, front delts, and shoulder flies here. And then we went into the curls. I think that was heavier than I anticipated. So I think I went about 20 there and then 20 or so here with the little guys. Quick rest. Shoulders definitely feeling it. Like the shadow box, like I said, move around a little bit. Good. Then jumping right into the next set here. Getting the shrugs going. As you guys can see, I actually have, if you guys are familiar with fat grips on the dumbbells, so that way every set I'm hitting of dumbbells, it's getting the forearms a little bit more engaged with those fat grips that it has on there. And then same thing with this. Again, not going through the full range of motion because I want to keep the tension on those shoulders the whole time. Guys, one of the things I forgot to mention here in the last little part of the video, you just saw me kind of mess with my phone for a second, but one of the biggest things is, that I believe about working out is it's one of the best times that I believe you just shut off your phone, or at least, put it in a different room, put it away to the side. I totally don't believe in having your phone while you're working out. To me, it's also one of the ways to just escape from your phone, to not be focused on your phone. It's one of the things that I just do where I'm completely focused on the task at hand. I'm not worried about emails. I'm not worried about calls, texts, nothing. I got my sole focus on what I'm doing, on the exercise itself. One of the main reasons I don't go to the actual physical gym anymore is just because of people being on their phones so much, sitting on equipment for so long, taking up time by just twiddling their thumbs and sending tweets and whatnot on their phone. So I'm a big believer in not having my phone when I work out. I think it's a really healthy thing, just to turn off the phone for a little while, get away from that. So yeah, jumping back in. One of the other reasons I'm not a big fan of public gyms is, I don't know if you guys agree with this or not, but they play the music so loud at public gyms. I feel like, I definitely prefer nothing when I work out. Sometimes, like I said, today I'm listening to music, but they just put the music so loud that I feel like you just cannot hear even your own music, even with some nice Bose noise canceling headphones in. So those are a few of the reasons. I also, just the gym culture of trying to be seen while you're working out. Not a big fan of that. Again, I'm posting this today because a lot of people were wanting to see some workout videos. I thought this could be a benefit to some people. I know it's been a benefit of me, just from a physical health standpoint and a mental health standpoint of not spending so much time working out, but just doing a nice quick workout like this every day instead of just grinding at the gym for 3 to 4 days a week. I've found this to be a healthier way. So I wanted to share this method with you guys. Again, not to be seen, not to boast of workouts, anything like that. Lord knows that's not my motive here. Again, just wanting to post some content that I feel like is going to be helpful for you guys. So boom, rolling through it right here. And then we are done. Going to move into some shadow box. So I slowed down the video. So now it's just at regular speed. Haters will say it's fast forwarded, but nevertheless, just again, like to move around, get the functional aspect of my body moving now as I'm going through these movements. So I just am flowing, a little bit of Muay Thai, a little bit of punches, elbows, teeps, knees, just kind of moving around through some different techniques. Not going to lie, my muscles were feeling super heavy while I was doing this. It actually looked a little bit faster on video than I felt. I was thinking this looked pretty rough, but yeah, nevertheless, just like to move around a little bit, at the end or between each workout, just kind of move the body a little bit. I really am just blessed to be able to move the body, to be, functionally fit and physically strong enough to be able to move is a blessing. And so being able to just, flow through some Muay Thai techniques, some punches, things like that is definitely a blessing. So yeah, just a couple quick seconds there to finish up and we are done. Awesome, guys. That's it. That is my workout for the day. We're clocking in at 31 minutes, 288 calories active. 234 active, 288 total. And boom, 20 to 30 minute workout every day, maybe 45. Other than that, like I mentioned, throughout the day, I'm getting a little bit of consistent reps in throughout the day, push-ups, squats, pull-ups, things like that, as well as just everyday martial arts training.
getting a little bit of training in. Hard days would be Tuesdays, Thursdays, Wednesdays generally, or Fridays. So 3 hard days, and then usually just a couple light days. Also training every day, coaching every day, so very active lifestyle. But one of the things I did grab is my workout journal. This is awesome. This is something that I use to track progress. I think it's really important. So one of the things I do is I write out, just like I did on this whiteboard, I write out the workout, and as I'm going through, I write out the sets and reps. And then I write the time of day that I was working out, what day, what time of day, the date. And then I'll write the location I'm working out, and I'll rate the workout basically on an A to D scale. And part of why I like to do that, and I'll kind of write a comment toward the end, I like to do that because some days like today, I'll go into the workout not feeling good. Maybe I'll feel like a C, feel like a D, and I'll be able to end close to a B, which tells me that I pushed myself beyond what I thought I was capable of and worked out harder than I thought I was going to be able to. And so I like to give myself a pre-grade and a post-grade of what I felt like I was capable of and then what I actually got on the workout. So I will grade and score all my workouts. So today, I'll be honest, guys, I was going into it about a C minus, pretty low energy. Didn't have a lot of caffeine in my system either. Didn't have a lot of motivation to work out, but really wanted to get a workout in. Like I said, long rest day yesterday. And I would say, I didn't feel strong necessarily during the workout, but I was able to push myself a little bit. And so I'd give that workout probably a B, maybe a B plus, given how bad I felt going in and how good I feel like I did, even giving not feeling strong or feeling good enough. So that's a really good way to track your workouts. And yeah, just wanted to talk a little bit, just kind of post workout about, why I like working out, why I think it's an important thing, why I think it's a good thing, and where it falls sort of on the category of priorities in my life. And so, yeah, like I said, I felt like the Lord, convicted me about working out really intensely. There was a point in my life where I was working out, 2 hours, 3 hours a day between Muay Thai and the gym. And it was very much an idol, it was very vain. My motive for why I did it was not right. It wasn't good. And so after, a long time off at that point, I was, working out very intensely. I would beat myself up if I didn't work out for that 2 hours a day. And that got pretty bad. And, I actually ended up giving up working out completely, like cold turkey, for a number of months by the grace of God. And then, I feel like since the Lord has helped me really balance it, making sure that it's something I do and it's something that's positive without it being an idol, without it being something that consumes my life. And I think that working out is a very, very healthy thing. Sorry, I had to shut the door. The golfers are out there making a ruckus, yelling and I got a little bit of extra lights on. But yeah, so, that was one of the things I used to work out, really neurotically, but I feel like the Lord has helped me be able to, one, have a different motive around it. Now I'm pretty much, I went through a season. The last time I did a really, really heavy lift, really hurt myself. Like I said, I was out for, a number of months, and that really made me, one, really appreciate the ability to even move my body, even a little bit and work out a little bit. And so now it's one of those things where if my day gets in a pinch, a workout's, by the grace of God, the first thing to go, because that's just a bonus. It's something I get to do. It's not something I have to do anymore. It's something that makes me feel good. I like the physical challenge. I like pushing myself in that sense. The Bible does say that bodily exercise does profit a little bit. But godly exercise is profitable for all things. So I don't put workouts up there the way I do prayer, reading the Word of God, spending time in fellowship with the Lord, with the body of Christ. But I do put it as something that's a priority. I think there's a lot of disciplines that I've learned from working out that can carry over into the spiritual side of things. Just doing things that you don't want to do, being able to push yourself a little bit when you're not feeling it, right? Like pushing yourself in prayer, telling your flesh, you know what, no, I'm going to go a little bit deeper right now. Same thing with your body. Your body's tired. Your body doesn't want to work out. And you just push yourself past that limit. And so there's a lot of things, just being disciplined. There's a verse that's actually the background on my phone, but it's Paul basically talking along the lines of, he says that I'm not just shadow boxing. He says, I discipline, I train my body like an athlete, training it to do what it ought. And so I try to keep that same mindset, with the gym, with spiritual disciplines, with natural disciplines, where it's the thing you want in the moment. Discipline is sacrificing what you want in the moment for what you want ultimately. And I think that principle of discipline, obviously being disciples of the Lord, I think that plays in a lot. And I think it can carry over, as long as you're making sure that working out isn't something, that's an idol in your life. And another reason is vanity. As you guys probably see, I don't have mirrors in here. I don't really believe in working out in front of mirrors. Before, when I used to work out, it was all about, the way I look and just, wanting to look big, wanting to look, skinny, fit, strong, all things like that. Now it's just about the blessing of being able to physically challenge myself. It's about being able to get a sweat in. I absolutely love sweating. And I love working hard, and I love, the way it makes my body feel. It gives me more energy throughout the day, more energy to do, other things that are going to be also spiritually and physically and mentally beneficial and productive. So that's pretty much it, guys. Yes, I definitely recommend, if you're working out, getting yourself a journal, jotting these things down, tracking your progress, going back and looking at the progress you've made, giving yourself a score, giving yourself a grade. And I also recommend just getting good workouts in, eating healthy. These are things that, again, I don't put that up with, the spiritual things. I don't put that up with reading, prayer, the spiritual disciplines. But they're things that I think are very important, very beneficial. I believe that as temples of the Holy Ghost, we are called to be a good steward of the body that the Lord has given us. And so I think that's something very important and very just helpful that I found in my life. So yeah, guys, I'm going to go cook up a couple burgers. I'm going to have some honey, some raw butter with those burgers. Maybe sit down, get some work done, kind of rest up, and then we're going to the fights. And so yeah, guys, thanks so much for watching this workout video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Feel free to comment below what you guys would like to see next in this channel. As always, guys, continue to let the powerful one reign in your life so that you can become the powerful one that he's made you to be. Cheers.